I should probably turn that fan off. All right, hey everybody, this is Benny. And from this box, you probably know what this video is about. An Eggplane Final. Thank God it's over. I love doing the Eggplanes. They're fun until you get decals. Hey man, get to the decals and it's, ew, especially this one. It has decals everywhere. Big ones, little ones. Horrible. All right, let's get to the subject at hand. Oh, there it is. Oh look, there's Ron's mug he made for me. Thank you, Ron. Appreciate it. All right, Blue Impulse. I didn't know what Blue Impulse meant until I looked it up. It's actually the Japan Air Self-Defense Force, equivalent to the Blue Angels and Thunderbirds. And they started in what, 1961, I believe, flying the F-86 Sabre. They used that plane until 1983. Long time for one aircraft. Then they switched to a homegrown T2, which was a trainer. Used that for 11 years. And then they switched again to the T4, which is another trainer, homegrown. So that's what their last I saw, that's what they're flying now, the T4. But they seem to like this Phantom. They use it over the F4, over the whatever else they made in Japan. They use it over the F-16, over the F-100. So it says a lot about this F-86. A few of them are still in museums. I'm not sure if this one is in a museum, but I know the one on the box, 966, is in a museum. And that's the one I started doing until the decals tore. Yes, 966 broke apart, tore apart. So I used 927. That's my mama's birthday, so why not? These decals, while we appreciate thin decals, these were nightmarish. Tear easy. You look at them too hard, they'll tear. They don't fall apart in the water. It's until you start moving it. One thing with these Hasegawa decals, you gotta let them sit on the paper until they're ready to move. Don't touch them. If you know, some decals release really easy, like say a Revell. They'll dip it in the water and a few seconds later they're ready to take off the paper. Not these. These stick to that paper until they're ready to be slid off the paper onto the kit. And well, some of us are impatient. So this one did have a fidget issue with the canopy. It didn't seal down tight enough. Most of these decals broke. Some of them, this one, now they do have a kit. I have to look it up. They do have a kit of an F-86, a regular F-86 that represents the Blue Impulse. I'd like to get that. I'd like to have a regular model kit of a Blue Impulse, which on the regular kit, these decals don't go through the gun port, they go between them. But on this one, they go through it, and it looks kind of goofy, but that's what they do. And of course they broke going through it. Let's see what else. Yeah, broke. Didn't fit right. Tore. I could just go through it. They have a lot of decals. I'm not sure what these are, representative of fuel tanks or representative of missiles, bombs or whatever. But They always flew with these on. This, why does it have a red innard on it? Because in the museum, there's a red vinyl cover covering the inlet. And I wasn't going to do that until when I set it down, it's set like that. So I had to put a hole in it and super glue a lead weight so it'll sit on its wheels. Then I had to figure out how to cover that hole. So I took a piece of paper, stuck it in there, and put some liquid mask on it to kind of look like vinyl, and then put the decal on it. And voila, there we go. All right, let's see. Yeah, tore. If I would have been paying attention, I wouldn't have put this tail decal on after the stripe, because the stripe's supposed to go on the outside of it. But I was holding it by the tail because I didn't want to touch anything else. And I had already put that stripe on. So there we go. Let's see. That's kind of it, I guess. Now, what was surprising, this is a decal, and it wraps over the edge, all 3 points. And I'll be damned if it didn't tear. And I put enough of this on it, softened the hell out of it, and it stuck. It stayed. Like, damn, okay. These didn't tear. That was kind of cool. It has a decal for the instrument panel, which you can't see because I kind of messed up the clarity of the cockpit when I used some liquid mask that was almost dried up in I think it was AK liquid mask that it actually dried up in a bottle, and at the bottom there was a little bit left, so I put it on there because the tape wasn't working. The lines aren't defined enough, so I put it on there, and I tried shining it up, but it didn't work, so it left a little residue, the liquid mask. So I threw it away. Went to a hobby shop that I found close to where I work and got some new Humbrol liquid mask. That's what I use on that intake cover. Okay, well, that's it. Next year, I'm not doing, I'll do an Eggplane, but it'll probably be a helicopter. Very few decals. I don't think there's any seam work on it either. Just painting the canopy was the hardest thing to do. So yeah, next year it'll probably be a helicopter or the SR-71. But it won't be one of these again. Won't be no decal monster again. All right, that's it, y'all. I think I got a mail call video coming up. Yeah. I didn't seal these decals. I was kind of leery to put something on them because they probably start wrinkling up and fall apart. So I'm just going to leave it like that. Like I say, I will look for a regular F86 Blue Impulse kit. See if they have any. All right, that's it, y'all. This is Benny, and appreciate you watching. We'll see you.